Welcome to Permaculture Voices. I'm your host, Diego. That's how maybe many of you know me, listening to the podcast that I do every week on your phone. And so far at this point in my career, I've only done podcasting. But one big thing I try and encourage people to do is jump out there, try new things, and see how it goes. Well, that's talking the talk. Now I'm walking the walk and I'm jumping in. Up to this point, everything on this channel has been presentations from past conferences and past events that I've been a part of. But that's now changing. And what I'm gonna do is take you behind the scenes with what I'm doing here on my property, on my land base. What you're looking at behind me, this is my backyard. I have about 1/3 of an acre here. It's a south-facing slope with thin soils here in California. And my goal is to produce a lot of food for my family. So my idea behind this channel, the vlog part of this channel, is to take a lot of the techniques that I learned from people like Curtis Stone, Jean Martin, Joel Salatin, Mark Shepard, Darby Simpson, and scale them down to a home scale level. I'm in this suburban, peri-urban environment, so I don't have big land here. How can I take some of those techniques and apply them in my own backyard on a home scale level? Because one thing I've noticed from talking to a lot of people over the years is a lot of homestead, DIY technology, DIY methodology. It's fun to tinker around with, it's fun to play around with, but it doesn't always work when your goal is to produce food. So I want to take what the food producers, the farmers are doing, and scale it down to this 1/3 of an acre. This area right here is one of my big focuses that I'm working on right now. I'm turning this part of my property into a market garden style operation. I also have 15 layers. So the idea is to integrate the layers into the market garden, have the layers eat the remaining crops, have the layers fertilize and disturb the soil. But the goal is to grow vegetables and grow vegetables on scale. I don't want a little garden here. I want something that's productive. So I'm gonna take a lot of Curtis's, JM's techniques, blend them with some of the ideas and inspiration from people like Joel, and see what we can do. I'm also going to be trying out a lot of the things that you hear us talk about on the Urban Farmer. Things like building a homemade salad spinner out of a washing machine. Things like building a greens washer with a bubbler. I'm going to try those out, see how it works, see how long it takes to build, and document them right here. I've talked to a lot of people. It's been a lot of talk. Now it's your inside look at me walking the walk. And I'm going to do it in my own context, because this work behind me, it's pretty slow moving. I have a wife, I have 3 kids, I have 15 chickens, and I run a business. I don't want to get divorced, and I want my kids to love me at the end of the day. So this is not at the top of the priority list, which makes it hard and frustrating in many ways. Time management's a big thing for me, and not having enough time to work out here is honestly really frustrating. So I want to give you an inside look at how I handle that and how I make it happen, knowing that time constraint is a huge factor in what I can do. Hopefully you can take this information here, apply it on your property so you can grow food, enjoy life, have fun with your kids, because that's what it's all about. So welcome to the channel. It's Walk the Walk.